Hey, what is up everybody, Blades for here, and today for you guys another video of Persona 5X. That's today's video, guys. We're going to be going ahead and going over the newest update for at least P5X itself here, and I can say I'm excited. You guys see the freaking title. We have the content preview, and the man Akechi has officially been confirmed. So if you guys are interested in this, be sure to sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. And as always, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. It really does help me out a lot here. You guys do want to stay up to date with anything P5X related, or even just want to find out a hangout zone as well, consider jumping into our Discord, which is down below in the description, called Gotcha Metaverse. I'll keep you guys updated on anything P5X related, where it's TW, KR, CN, Global, and JP. I don't think I left out any that time, so just had to make sure there. But guys that want to go ahead and jump into that, you can. But let's get into the video because I'm freaking stoked. So one of the first things that I want to go over here, just like the editor note says here, there's Akechi, and holy crap, he's almighty. So a lot of us were worried that Akechi was going to be another blessed DPS because he has Robin Hood, but he actually has almighty here. That's his actual thing that was stated in the content notes. So I'm really excited to see this. I want to know if he's going to have that form switch, which most likely he probably will, and I'm excited to see it, man. This is going to be so freaking cool to see that they have this character. And it's probably what took him a little bit, because of course if they did decide to change him from the beta, which he's almighty, so yeah, they definitely decided to change him, that means a lot of his moves are going to be drastically changed, as well as his mechanics. So I'm very excited to see how this is going to go here. We also see with at least the next few versions. Now version 3.4.1 Heart-Throbbing Chocolate Showdown, this is going to last for 14 whole days. Pretty interesting. We also have the versions of 3.4.2 and 3.5. So 3.4.2 is called When Embers Devour All here. That's gonna last. It's gonna be a gameplay update that lasts 14 days. And then 3.5 is Shadows Lurk in the Dark, is where we're gonna have Akechi. Pretty much, this is P5R collaboration, and this is gonna be the finale. So literally, this right here just closes the deal. For P5R, it was literally only gonna be Sumire and Akechi. That is it. Maybe the next time they come around, or next time we have a huge P5R collab, we might get other characters. But for now, it is only Sumire and Akechi. So those are the only two characters that are here right now. But starting with the Valentine's Day event here, we will actually have a Tycoon experience inspired game mode that's going to be playable. So that's going to be interesting here. And then of course, the conclusion of the P5 Royal collaboration. This is something that we already knew was coming in, or was coming to an end here. So finally we got that confirmation. But in 3.4, we're gonna have at least this whole little chocolate showdown thing. This is gonna be pretty much the Valentine's Day update. There's gonna be special storylines, battles, character specific interactions, and holiday rewards. So this is similar to, of course, the Chinese New Year type event, as well as the summer event. That's what this is kind of similar to. But we also will be able to trigger unique events by meeting characters' affinity conditions. Now, keep in mind, this is Valentine's Day. They did say that harem routes and things like that will possibly be a thing here. So these unique events might actually differ depending on, at least, of course, your confidence levels here, and depending if they are at least the relationship status or just a straight up friend status. So surely do keep this in mind. We're gonna have Astro Lab being updated, or at least a new one being unlocked. So that's gonna be awesome. And then we're gonna have the Faded Bond rate up for female characters. This is a little bit new. This is kind of interesting here. But in this rate up here, this is the limited rate up. So you can get much like how we had in the past, where all the banners have reran. Well, during this time, Okumura Haru is going to be available. Futaba Sakura is going to be available, of course. Tomoko, the summer version, as well as Arai, the summer version, aka Closer. We're going to have Cord back, Makoto, Minami, Phoebe, Yui, Yaoling, and then we're gonna have, of course, I gotta remember her name sometime, Riddle and On, all in the same banner. So this is gonna be interesting. Most likely they're gonna do a male one as well later on, but right now we have the females looking freaking awesome here. We have a butt ton of stuff that's gonna be cool. Anyone who wanted Haru, Futaba, or even freaking wanted Cord, this is your banner right here. This is gonna be the banner that you want to go ahead and go down on, and boy, you gonna need it. Then of course we have the rerun of, which is kind of weird here. I wasn't expecting a rerun of this. If anything, I was expecting a rerun of Sakura, or sorry, Futaba here. But it seems like they put her in this banner. So the rerun is actually going to be a standard character, which is what is it called? Runa, aka Howler, so you definitely want to go ahead and get her if you don't have her. But again, she's a standard character, so you can't skip her. Be sure to think about that. All right, next character, which is in 3.4.2, when Embers Devour All. This is going to be another update here, which is going to be an ice debuffer technical character here. So this is a limited character, surprisingly not a standard character. This is another limited character here who is an ice debuffer. I don't think we have any ice debuffers just yet, so this is going to be the first of their kind, and they're going to be a technical character, which is going to be fairly interesting as well. We then will have the new bond system, which unlocks us online shopping here with this character to allow us to deepen our bonds with certain characters such as soulmates and intimate friends. By unlocking this new confidant, we will have a bunch more stuff as well, which will be teased in the future. A new environment is going to be added to at least the Door of Nightmares, aka challenge mode. Then of course we have the new Tycoon gameplay, which is going to be called Joyful Mode. I'm interested in seeing what this is. Hopefully it has a decent bit of playability as well as the regular Tycoon mode. And lastly, we have 3.5, which is the thing we all wanted to talk about. The almighty AoE DPS Akechi is going to be coming out. They just said new collaboration character. Let's just be honest. Just think it's Akechi, because we all know who it is at this point. So Akechi is going to be dropping. This is going to be on March 13th, aka March 20th for those on TW and KR, and we'll be able to have him as well for a long time. This is going to be a good bit. We're going to have a lot of stuff, as well as the conclusion of the crossover story with a new challenge boss as well. A new Astral Lab also will be unlocking at that time, and a new Phantom Pass. So bunch of new stuff, bunch of cool crap. I'm excited. I can't believe it, man. This has been something I've been really interested in, and the fact that they finally are bringing Akechi in here is interesting as well. But one of the things that I do want to at least go over here, this character here is one of the few that ooh, I don't know where it went. There it is. That I'm kind of very interested in, because of course we recently had a fire AoE DPSer here, and they have technical, right? They have the technical things. They're really introducing that technical side, and one of the triggers was with an ice character. Well, this debuffer is based on technical as well, meaning no matter what, Ren and this debuffer most likely are going to be running side by side. So now we're going to be taking Howler most likely out of the team, and we're going to be bringing in this ice debuffer. The problem with this is Howler is still a standard character and this one's a limited character, so getting this one's going to be a little bit harder than getting a standard character here. But I will say the technical thing does pique my interest. Not gonna lie to you, it kind of does pique my interest. So if we're being honest here, the next update, which is in 3.4.2, or no, 3.4.1, we technically, if you have these characters from here, you don't need to summon on anything, right? You don't need any of these characters, unless of course you want to go ahead and dupe out Sakura or Futaba, you can. Or if you want to dupe out Cord, you can. But other than that, there's really nothing that you should be summoning on for this update here. And then for update 2, this one might be a little interesting for anyone who has Rin. That'd be interesting, though a lot of you might want to save, because then update 3 will be Akechi being the first almighty AoE DPS, and probably the only almighty character for quite some time. So we have to take that with a grain of salt, and I think that's going to be the character I might try to save up for as well. But till then, everybody, thank you guys for watching the video. If you did like it, please do smash that like button with your forehead, and consider subscribing if you are new. We do daily P5X content, and I'm only going to continue from then. But later, guys.